Hi, chat. Hello. Let's have another hello round. How about that? Yeah. I have to just wait for it to eventually show up on my phone. Alright, great. It's shown up on my phone. This is a planned chill stream. Wait, let me check something. I have to see how it actually sounds. Is the music too loud? Wait. Is the music too loud? Wait. The music I don't think is too loud. That's good. That's good. Now that I've tested that, I have to just make sure. Sorry. We have a chill stream planned. Yeah, chill. I build things. Cause I've been getting annoyed of having to build to swim across here because we don't have speed swimming. So I want to build bridges. I'm also gonna break the tower, because I don't need it at all. And it's just kind of in the way. Also proud to say the rots. The rots, man. Okay, they're stuck here. They're stuck. Are there a bunch of dropped items there? Ah. There are. The rats will go to the item that is closest to them, no matter which direction. So they also go to the ones one floor up, which is really annoying for me, but great, I guess, for other people if they do other types of rats. See, look how good it's doing. 28,000. I had 0 yesterday. And I can eat part of their work. Yeah. Rude. Just simply rude. What the Okay. So today we're actually doing also, well, not a lore stream, but like a me lore stream, you know? Because I don't have lore on the server. I, as a person, have lore. So we're doing chaotic childhood stories. Let's celebrate. Unironically, though, I have like really, really amazing stories. But I want to think first. No, whatever. Okay, so let's start off with the ones that are less incriminating against me. What block do I use, bro? Like the ones that are less bad, kind of. And I think those include one where I told it wasn't like playgroup. So imagine a 4-year-old, like a 4 or 5-year-old me, and I didn't want to go to playgroup. Okay, so I told my mom that I had leprosy. For those of you that I generally told my mom I had leprosy. It's like, Mom, I can't go to kindergarten to playgroup. I have leprosy. For those of you that don't know what leprosy is, it's basically when your nerves like start shutting off, and you can like lose limbs. I definitely had leprosy that day. Okay, trust me. Trust me, I had leprosy. No, no. But the thing I didn't account for was that the reason I knew about this what leprosy was as a 4-year-old was that we had watched a film with where people were like dying and losing limbs and stuff because of leprosy. I didn't account for the fact that my mom would then also know what leprosy was because she had watched the same film. I thought, but not that hard. So I still had to go to playgroup. It was a true tragedy. To make a bunch of fences. And then also another funny story was around the same time as this leprosy incident. I had been telling people that I found out what epilepsy was and then I forgot it. And literally like a week later I unironically had a seizure. And it was like dinner time. I have a seizure. I just fully fall off a table, fall out of my chair and hit my head. And my parents thought I was like joking and being dramatic and shit, but I was actually having a seizure. So I had to go to the hospital. And then I got tested for epilepsy. Turns out I didn't have it. How do I build? What the fuck? What am I doing? Waiting for my elevator to arrive, man. What a way. Oh, what? What? Why does it hate me? Why does it hate me? It's not even fun. I'm so done with this, bro. Also, this is my first time using background music that isn't already in-game background music. So do tell me if you like it. I've been having a little thing so you can find out what song it is. Great, I thought so much. I realized one of the things that's incredibly necessary in this is gonna be a little bit of turf formation items, possibly. And we jump. No, I don't want to survive this. I just remembered that my chicken is dead. Sorry, I was having existential thoughts. Have existential thoughts like a winner. Order pastries. Sorry. Like boom. Don't piss me off, bro. I can make every other type of slab on the fucking planet, but I can't make weathered stone slabs. Really? Don't make me have to search just enough items. Slab. Bruh, so stone brick slab. I can make a redstone slab. And a purple slab, and I can make every other block of slab. Like, what the fuck is blaze quartz? Bruh. Wait, permafrost. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. You know what I could do? Aside from cry, I could just. We have enough. I think. No. Oh, we don't. Should I do forestry so I can get fun types of wood? No, that's... Fluffy unicorn, don't get distracted. Ooh, that's not that. Well, what am I doing? Where's the redstone furnace? Redstone furnace? No, it's... Huh. It goes straight to stone bricks. Well, you know I'm not gonna complain about that. Forget about it. Forget about it. And the sand production's also doing well, you know. All of the producing is doing well. Look how much ore I have. That's actually kind of insane. Just a giant patch of osmium that got mined up apparently. Alright, here's the game plan. We don't use the smooth bricks. And we simply make slabs using ore people blocks. Cobblestone, I'm talking about cobblestone. And then we jump off of the thing platform and actually build our thing. That's definitely how hang gliders work in real life, right? I mean, sort of, actually. Should I do 2 blocks wide? Then we have it nice like that, because then I don't have to change it. Yeah. Laziness. Actually, nah. I'm acting like I'm using a person using a stone pickaxe, bro. Nice. So, this is it. I'm done with the bridge. 1, 2, that's 3. We do 3. And then we do a 4, 5 because of that part. Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know, I was cleaning my room recently. Okay, I have more lore drops. What the fuck? I have lore drops. Why are we surprised? Anyway, so I was cleaning my room. Rare occasion. Let's celebrate. And I see my notebook, and because I don't obviously want to be cleaning, what the fuck do you think I am? I obviously didn't read it. Duh, I read it. What do you insane of you to actually believe I would pass off the opportunity to read a notebook from years ago. Years ago. Apparently, I had the exact same dreams as I do now. Can we talk about how good of a song Sweden is, though, actually? Sorry. Chicken. Anyway, because I had the exact same dreams as I do now, and that is YouTube. I apparently made a list trying to convince my mother of reasons she should let me be a YouTuber. And to put this into perspective, I was 8 at the time, probably at most 7 or 8 at the time. And I had asked her probably 3 times before, hey mom, can I be a YouTuber? And that probably the only reason I asked her was because I was just a child and wasn't gonna do something without my parents' permission. But also, the simple fact, I obviously didn't have a phone or a computer yet. So I asked her, mom, can I be a YouTuber? And she said no. So I, being the 8-year-old I was, made a list of 10 reasons she should let me become a YouTuber. 8 years old. Genius manipulation. It didn't work. She still didn't let me. Genius manipulation, okay. Is it manipulation if it's just true? Anyway. And like the reasons were like honestly hilarious. Like 10 out of 10 reasons. First of all, some of them were honestly thoughts I didn't know 8-year-olds could have. Such as like, yeah, I could apparently make, I don't know, I've probably seen a video somewhere of a YouTuber saying, yeah, you can make like an income. So I was like, yeah, mom, you can make money. I could do this as a job. I could do this as a job. So I told her that, and she wasn't particularly impressed, apparently. Like, why are you impressed, mom? I can sit on a computer and play Minecraft. Please, mom. It's still all I want to do, honestly. And then basically the list peak. Okay, it was peak. I don't think you're fully comprehending how amazing this list was. It had other reasons just that were glorious. Wait, I have the notebook right next to me. I have to stand up to get it for 1 second. I'm gonna get it. The notebook is in hand. Don't ask why I still have this. I can film what my hobbies are. Isn't that a great reason? I can make tutorials and let's plays. That's true, but I don't think I could make a tutorial to save my life. And it was just like all of the random things you can post as a YouTuber. I don't fully understand how I thought this would convince anyone, but I did apparently think it, so yeah. Um, Reason number two, even with small amounts of subs and views, I think I was comparing this to like what Mr. Beast had, because 1,000 subs is actually, it's kind of hard to get. You can make money. That's a good reason, honestly. That's generally a good reason for someone to let their child become a YouTuber. Reason number three, it's easy. I'm not gonna read the rest of it yet, but let's say this is a fucking blatant lie. This is a blatant lie. We all know it. Anyone that's attempted content creation knows that was delusional. The rest of this is, after it's easy, it's all I need is a camera for filming and editing. I meant the phone, not just the camera. Second of all, I think I thought I was gonna be doing face cams. No, just no. Younger me, delusional. She hadn't developed anxiety yet, or a thought of what people would think about her, or just like, what if this doesn't work out and you have to get a job but your face is all over the place? Maybe that's important, to not have too large of a digital footprint that your face is attached to. No. Anyway, also, a phone and editing, pain in the arse unless you're doing shorts, but I don't think shorts existed at the time yet. So no, that's once again just a bad idea. 3 out of 10. Feel free to like vote what you rate these excuses, reasons in chat also. Reason number 4 is I can inspire. Okay, that's great. That's a good reason. I can inspire. All it takes is one person to be inspired to change the world. Philosophy. Truly a genius 8-year-old. I went from being like, all I need is a phone and all I need is a phone and I can edit videos, to just like from blatant misinformation to like becoming like Socrates. How does that? I had the weirdest thoughts, honestly, as an 8-year-old. Next up, number 5 is I am creative. I think I meant I play creative Minecraft. No, I am creative. I would agree that with that. I like that's still true. We're gonna rate this. Wait, no shit. I didn't rate the Socrates quote yet. Socrates quote gotta be a 9 out of 10. Cause that's some weird, like that's crazy shit for an 8-year-old to be. I honestly, reading this out loud, if someone doesn't believe that I generally said this, at least some of these things, I wouldn't blame them, because it's kind of wild, you know? It's kind of wild. Like, some of them, like, oh, it's easy, blah, 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 blah. But some of them are truly too deep to sound like a small child. Anyway, the I am creative quote is then followed by, so it would be easy to come up with pics and videos. Yeah, that's I mean, the thing is it easy to come up with ideas? Yes. Is editing annoying and I hate it? Yes. And I didn't think about that much. Like, I know how to do it and I can do it, it's just boring. And actually, once I start, it's fine, mostly. But it's the getting started part, okay? And that's what it is for most things in life. But I found the longer you wait for things for them to like work out, the worse it'll end up happening, you know? Or not happening at all. Okay, so if you were saying like, oh, I want to be a streamer or whatever, I'll just wait till I get a good setup, and then you're waiting like 10 years so you can afford a $4,000 setup. I mean, sure, you might actually end up starting then, but then if something doesn't go your way, I think those tend to be the people that will give up if anything goes their wrong way. I'm not saying, oh, it's like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, yeah, I play off of a laptop, so everyone else should start off of a laptop too. If you have the setup, that's great. But I just think you should start as soon as you can, My opinion. Anyway, we're rating I Am Creative 4 out of 10. Because while it is true, and I do come up with like 73 video ideas before breakfast, I don't think I realized that I needed more than creativity. I also needed to like act on my ideas. Reason number 5 that I gave my mother was, number 6, sorry, I can't read. Self-taught. I can teach myself how to edit. This is very honestly inspired. Like, I had dreams. I have a dream. No, I am not Martin Luther King. But I think a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, I can watch tutorials to do that. And I was like, I'll teach myself. I'll find that shit out myself. So, props for me, I guess. This is just me being like, oh my god, look how amazing I was as a child, isn't it? Great. I am amazing. No, I'm just annoying. If I do a weirdly high-pitched voice, it's because I'm making fun of myself, in case you can't tell. I miss having stripped wood, though. That's the one issue with modded Minecraft. Yeah. That's the one issue with modded Minecraft, is I don't have stripped wood. There. That's nice. We're gonna rate... I can teach myself. We're just gonna do a good 6 out of 10. It's pretty neutral. It's a passing grade. In most countries, 60% tends to be a passing grade. At least in Switzerland. I don't fucking know about other countries. Next up, number 7. All planned out. Okay. I know exactly what to do. That's a blatantly false statement. I don't think at the time I would have been able to figure out, even if I had made and edited a video, like recorded and edited a video, I don't think I would have known how to actually upload it. Honestly, I don't think I would have known. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't think I would have known what buttons to be pressing in order to make it upload onto YouTube at the time. And I would have been too self-assured, overly confident and independent to ask anyone how to, like, look up how to do it. Next. Number 8 is honestly so relatable. Looks fun. Period. Full stop. It looks so fun. Like, that's a great 2 sentences. If that's not a good reason to do anything, it's fun. I mean, it looks fun. It looks so fun. Then I don't fucking know what is. And then we have number 9, hobby as a job. See, the things are either, oh, look, it's fun, look, or mother, I'm a weirdly, mildly, overly independent child. Look, I've been thinking about making money. Here, I have my job planned out. Look at me, mom, I'm amazing. Do I have Fulbright on? What the fuck? That's better. And then after the rest of the sentence is, so hobby as a job, looks fun, pays, and that is epic. Because I think I am still honestly kind of a strong believer in the fact many jobs, like of the societally normal jobs, like of when you think of, oh yeah, I have a job, people are gonna think, oh yeah, I'm a teacher, I'm a banker, lawyer, doctor, those are more like the fancy snazzy jobs, but the kind of things, maybe a cashier, work at a supermarket, salesperson, you get the fucking point. They're all what society expects someone to have as a job, but not really what anyone actually wants as a job, I don't think. Except for my one brother that won't talk about art, that won't stop talking about Bermuda swaptions. I don't care about Bermuda swaptions. You finance bro can talk about it, like care about Bermuda swaptions, but stop speaking to me about the Bermuda swaptions. I get the point. You like the. Do you understand what I have to deal with? Anyway, but I think YouTube and a lot of content creation and freelancing stuff is one of those things where there's so much. Society doesn't. Like the general public, I feel like is one of those more judged jobs. For sure. It's like, yeah, I'm an influencer. And it's like, so what's your actual job? Or, everyone has seen, at least, like, everyone in a semi-decently sized streamers chat has seen, go get a job. And this was actually not just in chats where people are a bit more ballsy, but, like, I've been telling my sister about, like, the fact that I had been watching, like, Ashwagger or something. And I think I've been telling her about, like, a stream from, like, not that long ago. It was, like, he had done, like, a 7-hour stream. And she's like, that is the most brain dead thing I've heard. Like, people need to get jobs. And I was like, that is his job. Like, it's a job. It's the same as kind of being, like, an actor or an entertainer or a comedian. Really, I think streaming, to an extent, like content creation to an extent, it's entertainment as a whole, is in the entertainment industry, but it's kind of a bit like, depending on your genre, like the kind of streamer you are, it's a bit like stand-up comedy, except for the fact that the live audience isn't in the same room as you, they're all watching from their own screens, but it is kind of similar if you think about it. I've been yapping so much that I'm losing my breath. I'm like wheezing. I have to like be silent for a couple seconds. 1 second. Let me breathe. Anyway, to continue the point I was making though, is that I think basically content creation and in general freelancing things where you have control over what you want to do, and when you do it normally, or where you do it ish, are oftentimes also jobs that are, maybe a bit more like a tide. They kind of go up and down a bit. Less predictable, like financially, or life-wise, but I think that's part of the fun about it, is that you can't know exactly what's gonna happen and when it's gonna happen. And then, but it's also the jobs that society as a whole, like as a structure, not just like, oh yeah, just one or two people in general, but like as a structure, is the kind of jobs that then also tend to be more frowned upon, not taken seriously, you know? Is this a crab in a tree? Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh my god, it's damage. The crab is giving me damage. Stop. But the fun jobs are the ones that are seen as not being jobs, you know? Which I think is shit. Playing Minecraft should be a job. Because, you know, like, video game testers, that's seen as a job. Like, by society as a whole, it's seen more as a job than people that play video games and entertain people. Being an actor is seen as a job. Stand-up comedy is seen as a job by a lot of people. But when you kind of mash up video game testing and maybe like developers, even plenty of big YouTubers have backgrounds in coding and making mods and stuff, so that's kind of video game development. Those are all seen as jobs, but then when you mash it into one thing and kind of make it like content creation or streaming, it's not taken seriously anymore, which I think is really weird. I've just been walking up and down my bridge and not doing anything. I have to focus for a second, wait. Shit, we gotta go full brightness. Yeah, that's nice, okay. Why is there dirt in my main hand? What the fuck? Yeah, you agree. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the support, man. Thanks. Or not man, actually, based on your name, probably. But I use man as a gender neutral term. Just that, yeah. Same as bro. Bro is also gender neutral. And if I say queen to someone, or girl, if I say girl, shut up. Like, I'm talking to girl and bro to me are gender neutral. Not like, I think it's in my bio, but it's, wait, let me check. My Twitch username is, well, now my thing won't open. Fluffy triple underscore unicorn 3415. So the first digits of pi, basically, because I'm a nerd. So it's the same as YouTube, but instead of being underscore plays, it's just pi. Okay, I'm gonna continue on to level the ninth one. This is the final one. Honestly, I can't read it. This thing is, I have to try to play at the same time as reading these. My handwriting was so bad. I don't know how it's physically possible to write that horribly. Especially because they were like deep, meaningful sentences, but completely illegible. And that's honestly part of the best part. Part of the best part. Beautiful grammar. Ooh. Okay, so I think it says number 10, fame. But then in parentheses, don't think I'm doing this for clout. No, man. In parentheses, it says, I don't have to be Mr. Beast to be successful. You don't have to be Mr. Beast to be successful. Did the clapping catch on the microphone? Hopefully, because that's important. That's the important part. Anyway, so now that we finished that part of the segment of childhood lore, bro. Wait, 1 second. 1 segundo. I must skip the song, I'm getting annoyed by it. This is peak. Wait, let's... It's the Able Sisters. It's the Able Sisters. That's what we all wanted. Okay, maybe it's too loud now. Let's make it. That doesn't even sound like the Able Sisters, bro. What version did it? Oh, okay, whatever. Stop getting distracted, Fluffy. Stop getting distracted. Anyway, another funny childhood story is, I mean, honestly, it's possibly the most humiliating thing that I've done. Except for, oh my god. What are you doing down here? Ariana, what are you doing here? No, it's on my head. Like possibly one of the most humiliating things I've done is, let's put this so you have a vision of what was going on. I am at the time in 1st grade, so probably like 7 years old. Let's say 7 years old, yeah? And it's winter, okay? November 21st, to be exact. Yeah. Okay? It's November 21st. 2000, whatever the fuck it was when I was in 1st grade. And I'm drinking punch. No, stop, rat. Stop. And I'm drinking punch. Okay, that's important for the story. Remember it. I have a thermos. Like one of those big thermos bottles, you know, the metal ones. Normally you bring them when you're traveling. Instead of just randomly in a bag with you. I mean, randomly when you're in your living room. Anyway. No, you're on the wrong floor, rat, bro. I'm drinking this, and I realized that putting it into the lid, like the punch, putting the punch into the lid and then drinking it like it's in a cup takes too long. So I take this whole 1 liter bottle of orange flavored punch, boiling hot, because it's been in a thermos. It's barely cooled off, right? It's still at the boiling point, pretty much. And I drink it straight out instead of dumping it into the lid. It spills all over me. Thank every single god that potentially exists that it did not go in my mouth. Because if it had, it would have been even worse than it was. But I had 1st degree burns on my chin because it dribbled down, and then 2nd degree burns on like 1/3 of my chest. It was an experience. I'll put it as that. It was definitely an experience. Not a good one. I ended up being scared of Punch for a couple years. Like, and then eventually, like, I was literally scared of Punch. Still very, very careful with hot water. And then when I did stop being scared of Punch as a whole, well, I was scared of Punch and tea. And then I was like, okay, tea is not the same thing as Punch. And wow, deep thoughts, I know. And then after, I also stopped being afraid of like apple flavored Punch, which is like one of the other more like used type of punches. After I stopped being afraid of apple punch, I was still afraid of orange punch. This is such a weird thing. I was still afraid of orange flavored punch for probably another good year or 3. Probably until like 4th grade, I was at least mildly scared of orange punch. If anyone's like, do you want apple punch or orange punch? I would be like, what do you think? I am terrified of orange flavored punch. Don't get that shit near me. And also, I had been wearing like a brightish pink long sleeve shirt at the time. And that shade of pink brought back such bad memories. I got rid of the shirt also because I had skin attached to it. Because that had to be yanked off of me. This is graphic, chat. I should have like a trigger warning. Possibly. Anyway, the point is, I had like a pink shirt on, and I was then also scared of this shade of pink, this very exact shade of pink. So I got rid of the shirt because it was bringing bad memories. It had skin on it. Ugh, disgusting. And I continued being scared of that shade of pink probably also until like 3rd grade. This is such weird shit, man. What's your 2 truths and a lie? Just say, I'm scared of pink. Like, what the fuck? What kind of a person is scared of pink? I haven't finished this jetpack thing yet, man. I read the sign. Rat this place. Bucket. I need a bucket rat. Ah. That explains the... Can I be honest? I'm really fucking stupid. Yeah, that's my honesty right here. Anyway, so this burn thing also, when we ended up going to the hospital, obviously, because I had 2nd degree burns on my chest. The hospital we went to were like, we can't deal with you. You have to go to a children's specialist. I think it was like a liability, and that the fact that they're not supposed to be dealing with burns that bad. As long as it's not like an active emergency, like, yeah, we don't have to put you into a coma type thing. Unless you're an adult, because I think it's a liability and they don't have burn specialists for children. I ended up having to get operated to have like this excess stuff removed. Kind of nasty. Yeah, definitely nasty, honestly. I'm having like existential thoughts right now. Wait, one singular second, please. It'll be more than I just realized the reason I keep getting oh fuck. Wait, the pause. The reason I keep getting distracted actually is because of the fact that I haven't had caffeine today. So excuse me, appreciate my BRB screen for a second. I need to go get a Monster Energy. I'll be right back. I don't plan. ASMR. Wait, fuck, it won't open. Nice. I have to close my door. There. Appreciate the ASMR. Slurp, slurp. Damn, that shit's good. Am I addicted to caffeine? Yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that. It'll be a black screen for like a second, but now it's back. Yeah. Okay. So, basically, today's flavor, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the Lando Norris Monster Energy. So it has blobs all over it, and it says Lando Norris, and it's really good. Apparently, American versions of this drink are like neon yellow. Like the drink itself looks radioactive. Wait, I'm out of breath again. I need to get my lungs tested, man. I get out of breath after talking and like drinking a little bit. Damn, man. It's like fully neon yellow. Like generally, imagine like Homer Simpson's, you know, the thing in the Simpsons intro where it's like the neon yellow orb thing that Homer is holding. Imagine that shade of neon yellow, like generally radioactive waste shade, yeah, in a Monster Energy can. And because Europe, the EU has much stricter food safety laws. It's just kind of yellow and not here this is the highlighter shade of the year. If you want to pretend to be mildly healthy while drinking energy drinks, do it in Europe. You won't die of chemical whatever the fuck. Or you might, but it'll take longer. I got like 4 hours of sleep and I some reason haven't had caffeine until now. Shit, man. June. Ooh, that was clean. That was a clean clutch. I think we can all agree that was clean, right? So I went down here, realized I wasn't supposed to go down here because I was supposed to actually be doing the getting the milk, not the milk bucket, the fucking bucket, just the bucket, not milk bucket. Do I have cheese? I had the cheese staff. Modded Minecraft is so funny. Because vanilla Minecraft players will never understand the concept of having a bunch of rats do your manual labor. Also this, let's appreciate the future Roblox. Are you overstimulated yet? Are you? Oh, and I have to actually fix this. There's empty holes here. Are you overstimulated? What about now? What about now? If I spin around in circles and also stare at the rats, are you gonna be overstimulated then? I don't know why I did this, but it's kind of snazzy. I kind of love it. It's really fucking ugly, man. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, and then for the next lore of the day, oh shit, let's think. What have I talked about? I talked about, oh, actually, to add on to the YouTube thing though, from earlier, I drew, why am I showing this as if I have a face cam? I don't. I'll show this at some point with a camera. I drew, first of all, the YouTube logo like 17 times using pens, but also I designed a profile picture using my Crayola crayon package that I got while we were in the United States visiting my grandmother, and she gifted me the Crayola 64 pack. Why do I remember this? Don't fucking ask, man. I don't know. But I drew my profile picture, not this one, obviously, but I stole that from Pinterest, using a Crayola 64 pack, just as a fun little thing. Maybe if I ever make it like a second channel, like a clips channel instead of posting clips on here. We can have that as the logo. Oh my god, it's Mellow High. Yes. Some people will never understand my love for Mellow High. Is it Mellow High or Mellow Heat? It's Mellow High, right? It's gotta be Mellow High. It's gotta, I'm pretty flipping sure it's Mellow High. You know, this specific purple disc and a certain green disc. Does this and this give you trauma? Does this give you PTSD and war flashbacks? I downloaded a mod once on the 1.16. It was just, I had no mods except for this, and it added one music disc, and that was Never Gonna Give You Up. So I rickrolled, and it looked completely normal. So I rickrolled people in Minecraft. New thumbnail video idea. I rickrolled my brother in Minecraft. Whoa, I could be. Now, what we're hearing now is Coconut Mall, in case you're wondering. Sorry, it's peaked. I could be like one of those big clickbait stars. The clickbait stars are my dream. I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't want to be like that. I want to be so much more, so much less morally questionable. When, oh, no. made 16 buckets. Oh my god, you know, any of y'all watch Henry Danger? I know someone has got to have watched Henry Danger, right? Someone watched Henry Danger. Don't act like none of y'all watched Henry. You fucking watched Henry Danger. Okay. Like at least one of the VOD watchers. Are there any VOD? Okay, whatever. Stop questioning your career trajectory. Oh, look, it's carrying a bucket. Oh. Oh, it's so big. I'm taking a screenshot. There. No. Go, go. Oh, it licked itself while carrying a bucket. Oh, it's so cute. I have the rat stuff still. Rats can swim. Fun fact. That's my test. I think that should be illegal to test that. Transport, if it's to transport items. Oh, that's not actually as good as I thought. We're just gonna to stay here for a second. Stay there. Stay there. Okay. We're gonna make a pump because I'm still using the vat. Okay. No. Let's try. We have to try. If you don't try, it'll never work. I had like really deep thoughts today. I think I should become Socrates. I'm taking over Socrates. What you gonna do? Fight me? Alright, the joke here was that he's not alive anymore. It wasn't actually very funny at all. Anyway. Sand is important for pretty much everything I do. Glass, sand, you know? Smelting items, we're using induction smelters. Sand. It's like, it's an important item. Look at a cutie, bro. It's such a cute. Look at its little nose. Look at its nose. It's nosing. It's nosing time. I'm drinking and have to fill airspace. Yeah. Anyway. There is a cow here. I swear. swear there's a cow there. Fuck, wait. Shit. Well, now it's being slow. I need people to play Minecraft with me. None of my siblings play it anymore. This song is called A Dog. Bro, I just realized my laptop's not plugged in. Bro, I just realized my laptop's not plugged in. That's actually crazy. I'm such an idiot. It's at like 8. Oh my god, it's at 8%. Bruh. Yes, laptop. Stop fucking judging. I was checking my like videos, like which ones are the most viewed, and I unfortunately realized that my second most watched stream is a 10-minute stream from a little bit ago. 108 views, which is like 5 less than my most viewed one. And the thing is, this thing, it didn't work. It was lagging for all 10 minutes and it ended up crashing. Why is that the most viewed one? Second most viewed. Why? Like, that's the most humiliating one that could be pushed by the algorithm. I think more people click on it though, because it's only 10 minutes instead of being like, oh, look at this 7-hour stream. Okay, I don't do 7-hour streams. But if I did, you know what I mean? You know? Because on Twitch, it's like, oh yeah, it's a VOD. You know, you expect that. But on YouTube, it doesn't really say that it was a past stream. So you're like, oh yeah, 6 hours chill. On YouTube, it's like, wow, unless it's Wembu, I will not watch this 7-hour thing. I'm telling you, that's how people think. Because there's some creators, no matter how long it is, people would watch it, you know? I didn't fucking make the second tank, bro. Bruh. There, we have a pump. Pump up the jam. Where's the cryostabilized flux? I'm assuming we're gonna need a cryostabilized flux. Hey. Huh. Wait a second. So we're gonna test this, okay? I have no idea whether it works, but really all it costs was some glass. I don't have a servo! Servos are very important because otherwise they don't extract items from things, they just kind of, the items and fluids just sit there. Servos can pull fluids and things, just had to make sure. 50%. We'll do ardent. And ignored. Pump. Build. Craft. I'm just looking it up at this point. Above. Oh, I need like engines. No. No, we'll do a more poor person method of this. Come on. Fluid pump. Damn. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna test that. Oh, I actually have steel. The only time I've ever had steel, man. Wait, no. One second. Okay, we're gonna try that. If this doesn't work, man, I will be so pissed. Okay, so wooden fluid pipe, and we need a wooden pipe. It's pretty hard to build, I know. Next, pipe sealant. What? Slime? Oh, it needs to be green slime. I'm pretty sure that counts as racism. I don't have a cactus. No. You know what? We steal shit. We steal shit. Ha! That's so cool, look. So we are at 80. Is it still at 80? Okay, whatever, I'm confused. I break them all up. Okay, so these are our friends. We kill them every time. They attack me, but they can't really do that much damage to me. The only time they got close to actually dealing me physical damage, like to actually me and not my armor. My armor is down in the corner. And the loud noise you keep randomly hearing, like the clink clink noise. Oh look, you might enter the boat. That's what you're supposed to do. That is the armor getting damaged, basically. Not me, I don't do that. I'm not lame. No, not the boat! Yeah. My voice hurts. Okay. Ooh, Yoshi Falls theme song. Hell yes. I make good musical decisions, honestly. Also, this armor is great because it doesn't break. You just have to recharge it right about here. What? It's the chest plate has some damage taken into it. And now it's full. And this will fill up again using power from here, which is generated by that. Yeah, pretty cool, I know. Say, wow, Fluffy Unicorn, you have such cool armor. And I will say, I know. I'll do. Jet pack setting. Boom. Wooden fluid pipe craft. One second. I don't have any slime, no. No, I don't. Oh my god, I'm so talented. I have no slime. Wait, I'm gonna quickly cheat, but I really want to do this. It's the most fun. Ooh, dry hands, because there's also wet hands, you know? Okay, we're gonna do it again, but this time we're gonna try and kill ourselves. Well, not actually, but sort of. How many blocks away are we? 168. We're gonna try and place a block on top of our lining. Oh shit. Oh, it didn't do anything. That's kind of lame. Well, that's not so cool now, huh? This is my other quarry. Anyway, wait, shit, I got distracted. I was supposed to be getting slime. No. These jump boots are also epic. Wee. And a little bit of wee. A little bit of wee. 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 Boom. And then we're gonna make more golden fluid pipes. That's probably enough. No, apparently this is an extraction pipe, so. Oh. Ooh, this is a great reason to quickly use our jetpack. I'm just jumping up and down and taking damage. There. I wait, I'm trying to press every button. So that's the Optifine zoom. Wait, I just learned how to zoom. I'm a fucking idiot, bro. Anyway. It's saying like type of jetpack flight, like regular. But I'm confused by what the fuck that means. Okay, so we need to make a pump again. Okay, I have one of the 9 items. That's great. Let's keep going that way, chat. How do we get plastic? We get dry rubber. How do we get dry rubber? What? What is deal? Why throw a Pied Piper? Oh, I'm in a cloud. Bro is rich. Like, that's more than just rich. That's rich. I have a P2009. Now, if anyone joins this server, don't do what I did and steal from people. It's only okay because, I know them in real life, so we chill. You know. Also, overly rich. Okay, overtly rich. We have also, I have another lore for today. So I was in a school play, because obviously I'm a fucking theater kid, what? And school play, it was like for a teacher's thing, and like a parent's thing. It was like Parents' Day or whatever. And we had been training like a bubble gym thing because our actual gym had been getting construction done on it. So we were basically in a giant bubble. So it was really fucking echoey. Just to give context for why it ended up happening the way it did. Okay. So I had been saying my lines. I didn't have a ton of lines. But anyway, oh shit, no, I didn't want water. Been saying my lines, and teacher is like, yo, Fluffy, because that's my real name, obviously. Yo, Fluffy, you're not speaking loud enough. And I speak a bit louder, just a little bit, right? And I was expecting her to be fine with that, because I was already speaking quite loud. You know, I know how to speak on the stage, because I'm a theater kid. She's like, no, speak louder. So I start like max volume yelling, not screaming. Like screaming is high pitched, right? It was yelling. I was like yelling, and I did it with a fully straight face. And then my teacher looks mildly like bamboozled. Cause she's like, what the fuck is this child doing? Like, girl, what? Oh no, this is complicated. But then ends up being even more confused when I then say the next line also in the same loud voice. And I was like, okay, so I've gotten this far. I'm on line 3 now, and I'm like, okay, I've gotten this far. Why not just say all of my lines really, really loudly? And the people that were on stage with me, because it was a practice, it was like rehearsal. It wasn't like the official thing. It was like the last one though. I was like, why don't I just do the whole run through, like pretty much yelling. The teacher in the end of this, first of all, I don't know why she was like, I would have expected to be like fucking screamed at. I had been fully expecting to be yelled at, because you know, teacher was mildly stressed. It was the last practice. My friends that I was on stage with, they stayed chill the whole way through. Like, they were trying not to laugh. They fucking died afterwards, but they also stayed serious, and that was really impressive, honestly. Anyway, so after this, I'm saying, like, things over, and I'm saying bye to my teacher, and I've been dreading this. And when I say full run, I said full, I was doing it for the full run through earlier. You may be imagining that I had been yelling for 20 minutes. It wasn't 20 minutes. It was like, I had like 12, 13 lines in total. Like, it wasn't that insane. It was just, I was proving a fucking point. And my teacher was annoying, but anyway, so I'm saying bye, and I've been dreading this, as one does when you are kind of intentionally pissing off a teacher. She just, how does this work? Completely tells me, huh? Wait, sorry, I'm getting confused. I'm saying, I go say bye, like shake her hand. You know what she said to me? Do you know what she generally said to me? She said, Fluffy, you were a bit loud today, weren't you? I had been prepared to get yelled at. That might have been worse. Cause I just go, mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm really sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, do I say sorry? But that breaks the aura. I did end up saying sorry because I'm not a complete bitch. She's like, "Look, just for the actual show, you have to be normal." I was like, yeah, I know. I know. I think I said something about the fact that it echoes a lot in the bubble that we were practicing in, but yeah, I don't know if she thought it was as amusing, but everyone in my class was just, they loved it, so the clout was worth the humiliation. I think also part of the reason that the teacher just kind of was like, okay, yeah, you were kind of loud, was the fact that it's not the first time I've done shit in school. Like, it's the first time I was in, like, yelled or whatever like that, but how's this work? Huh. So, yeah, I think she had been not, like, after the first shock, she was like, okay, this is just a weird child. You know? Why was there cobblestone underneath this? What? I'm so confused by Minecraft. Does anyone know how this block works? I don't get it. When placed above a fluid, the fluid pump will take that fluid as a filter and begin to drain all fluids of the same type in the working area. It will search all the fluids below the fluids in the working area and drain them too. Well, it's with cobblestone. Oh. You know, chat, we tried. And it didn't work. All I wanted was hydrogen. And now I have to use the fucking immersive engineering shit. Immersive engineering is a bit complex. I think is the best way to put it. Why is it acting like it pumps shit? It didn't pump anything when I built it. Whatever. This, I know it works. It's just annoying. Look, we'll get... There, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. It's collecting all of its hydrogen. Bro, this is weird at talks that I'm having. Like, yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. How's your hydrogen? How much hydrogen you have in your jetpack? It's still going. Why is it slow? Like my armor have like double horns. Like it's like a cutie. Oh, and my slime. This is a hat actually. The slime is a hat. But like it's kind of sick armor, except for the weird belt that kind of sticks out weirdly. But we don't mention that, I guess. Hey, that's like the most hydrogen I've had in a long time. So I'm gonna go down. Fuck. Where was it? Here. We're gonna go this direction and hope I'm right. I'm gonna go to my old base. Oh look, they made paths. It doesn't do much actually. So this is my very old base. Well, not this yet. Wait, there's gotta be a reason that... What's the mod of this? This is mechanism. Because it says like jetpack setting or whatever, and I need to figure out how to change that. Mechanism. At least it's alphabetical. G. Oh, that's just burning hydrogen. Don't ask. Cause earlier I pressed every button on the keyboard. Apparently, but G. Anyway, this is my very old horse base. Didn't mean to say horse. Whatever. The horse is part of the base. It can't get out of the dome. Circle. It's not a dome. A dome is a half circle, pretty much. It can't get out. Yeah. I don't know why it's here. Don't ask. I did put it there, but that's not important. This one is called electric. Ooh, these are important. See, look, this is the type of shit that you get from immersive engineering. Kind of a reason I didn't want to build it is because it's really complex. Like, really complex. Look at that, bro. An arc furnace, bro. What's this game think I am? An engineer? Ooh. Oh shit, that one hurt. Oh, I hear a Pied Piper. Look at that. Hang glider's carrying me again. I'll be so fucked without my hang glider. So it should be down here. Basically, I am underneath bedrock. Oh shit. I probably missed the hole. Shit. Wait, don't mind me. Yeah, I did miss the hole, okay. I didn't fall straight. In case you can't tell, I was playing on purely full bright at the time. I also... Shit. If you're wondering what the beeping is, I think it just happens whenever I use the hang glider. So, this is kind of my base. This is the shit that happened down here. I was trying to empty this hole. Oh my, that's really loud. The changing of the settings of the thing is really loud. Is that diamond? Anyway, fluid pump. Fuck. I went down here purely for that fluid pump. It's fucking borked. It's borked. I'm so done with this, man. Okay.